Welcome to the fucking show.
Welcome to the show, have a seat, my nigga, recline back. Real niggas making a speech, so acknowledge that I never turn bitch to the ops. And I can promise that this 4 nickel tucked on my hip, that bitch Obama black. See a target, lock onto it, then demolish that. My shooters got degrees for they aim.
Control the gun.
But you said vote.
Voting is the only thing that we can do to put some politicians who may have some things that we are, about in office and try to get Trump out. What the fuck you mean? That's what voting does.
So,
but by you talking about gun control, we don't control any guns. So we can't have any gun control. There's no such thing.
So, Ronnie, do you feel like there is a such thing? It's gun control, 1. And 2, if you do believe in gun control, do you think gun control, like banning semi and automatic weapons, would help this situation?
No, I don't think banning it will help, personally.
Do you think they should be more readily available to the public?
But I think they should be more... Honestly, at this point, I don't know. I don't know if the solution, and that's how extreme things have gotten. I don't know if it's an easier solution to ban it or to make sure everyone can have it.
First and foremost, guns don't kill people.
They don't.
People
exactly.
kill people.
And what my point is, like, if you ban semi-automatic,
right.
You ban these guns, I can still do damage with the pistol.
Right. Hold on. Right.
I can still kill someone without a semi-automatic.
Exactly. Right. You can kill one person with. You can kill 6 people.
I kill 12 if you have a fucking. That's not semi-automatic.
Right.
You can kill 12 people.
Right.
And if you have more clips, you can keep going.
Right. But with a semi-automatic weapon,
it's faster.
Right. So
it is faster.
Do you think because like mass shootings don't happen like that, like you're describing? Mass shootings,
but you can stop one.
What I'm saying is mass shootings happen with semi-automatic
correct.
weapons.
But
so hold on. Let me make my point.
Out.
Hold on. No, you can't time me out. I time you out.
No.
You time. Look.
No.
What I'm saying is,
if you walked in here with a semi-automatic weapon, right?
Okay, go ahead.
And me and Al also had a semi-automatic weapon, either we're all going to die or we're all going to be like, okay, it's not worth it. Because everyone is equal. So either we need to make that extreme, because banning them, you're still going to have them.
Okay, hold on.
There's a lot of shit that's banned.
How about this?
And they're still here.
If we think about all the mass shootings, right? So we got a board, right, of mass shootings, right? And it's, let's just say, it's probably more, but for argument's sake, there's 5, right? There's 5. And the one thing that these 5 shootings have in common are a semi-automatic weapon or an automatic rifle.
Or white people.
Okay, so maybe that's the second. So that's the second thing that would all be in common. But since we're talking about gun control, we're going to focus on the weapon, not the person. So
that wasn't a mass shooting.
So it was
like a sniper type shooting.
But you killed multiple
so what I'm
people
saying is, if we ban the thing that this all have in common, do you think that if you take out the common denominator of all these mass shootings, which would be an automatic rifle?
See, that wasn't an automatic rifle.
See, you see what I'm saying? If we take out the automatic rifle, do you feel like these 5 shootings, like maybe 3 or 2 of them could have been averted?
On paper.
No.
On paper, yes.
If
we're looking at it on paper and say this is the common denominator, what can come out for this to be less successful? Yes, of course. Right. But in reality, no.
So what do laws are supposed to do?
Okay.
But wait, hold on. So
most of these people who have semi-automatic rifles, and we're not even talking about the ones who commit these mass murders.
Hold on, I'm gonna let you jump in.
I'm just saying overall,
I'm
they're not obtained legally.
Right. So what I'm saying is, so what you're saying is, if everyone has the right
to have one,
it's
the
cool.
chances of you coming up in the shit when there's already a guard or there's already somebody in that building who legally has one.
What if I can't afford one?
What do you mean?
You just said if everybody has a right to have one, it's cool, but
I didn't say it's cool.
No.
I'm just saying as a mass shooter,
But
the chances are less likely of you succeeding because
right.
there's also someone else there who has
laws,
a semi-automatic
right? When you make a law, right? When you make a law, the law has to benefit everyone, right?
No, it doesn't. That's
So
what they say.
It's supposed to.
Right.
to.
So in theory, if the law is supposed to benefit everyone, right? Even people who can and cannot afford semi and automatic weapons. So if everybody can't have one, then nobody should have one, right?
I don't agree with that.
Why not?
Do you have a Lamborghini?
No.
Everyone can get one though.
Right, but do Lamborghinis
I'm
kill
not.
a whole bunch of people?
They can if you go fast enough and you crash it and you're on the freeway.
Listen, the fact of the matter is, man.
I'm just
No.
What
What I'm saying is, Rodney, you're making like you're
I'm
comparing
using
apples to cucumbers. Lamborghinis are not like something that's used in war. An automatic weapon is a war weapon. Can we all agree with
An
that?
automatic weapon, yes, but we're talking about semi-automatic weapons.
Right, and you would use that as a war weapon, right?
You could.
Right.
Also, people also use them for hunting.
Listen, the fact of the matter.
What semi-automatic weapon is used for hunting?
I'm not saying you should, but there's a lot of people who live in the middle of
shoot
nowhere
what
and
they
they
wanna
use
shoot.
ARs to go hunting.
Listen,
You get a high impact rifle. The chances it's considered a rifle.
Did you guys-
First off, it's made for high impact,
Okay.
long distance shooting.
Okay, Rodney. We'll just
You could
agree.
definitely
We'll just
use it
agree
to-
to disagree.
I'm
and
just
you'll be
saying,
wrong.
a lot of. So what do you use to shoot a deer, bro?
You use a hunting rifle.
yeah, rifle.
And you don't think people modify their semi-automatic rifles
Right, you're
to
modifying.
put a scope on it?
So you're
But
of
it's
course-
still considered a semi-automatic rifle, even though you put a scope on the bitch.
Listen,
It's
regardless.
not a semi. If it has one of these joints on it, Rodney, this.
Correct.
That's a hunting rifle.
Correct, but when it has the scope, that also qualifies it as a hunting rifle.
Right, Rodney. So what I'm saying is, it's a total difference between a hunting rifle. I'm in the woods, like pow, ching ching,
But
ching
you
ching.
can-
But now,
that's what a lot of people don't use that as, that's not what they say
But
when they
I'm
have a
saying-
hunting rifle.
but what I'm saying is, if you use it, what are you using an
Niggas
AR?
ain't hunting that right with them old motherfuckers.
But you're
That's
not
what I'm saying. They're not, it's no longer a one fucking barrel. That's not, trust me, 90% of people nowadays aren't
Okay,
using
so you're
a
hunting with
one
an AR
fucking
fake
shot.
Listen, the fact
gun
of the matter is,
to-
all right,
to
we
get-
talking
to kill
about
a
the
deer.
semi-automatics and talking about how that is the common denominator. But the common denominator, in my opinion, is the people who are doing this shit, which are right-wingers, extremists, people who are doing things because we have a president in office
Who allows
who
it?
promotes it,
Yeah.
who pushes the envelope and makes them want to act out and do ignorant and crazy shit.
And when they do the shit, all he can say is,
white power.
I'm sure they had a reason.
He has
He's
never
said the words.
He
white
said
power.
he's a
Might as well say
nationalist.
it.
He
He said he's a nationalist, but you know what? Also, like a nationalist,
But
right?
listen, also-
But what else? But what's always the precursor to nationalists?
Racism.
It's like a white nationalist. You know what I'm saying? And that's somebody who like embraces like neo-Nazi and
Our nationalists.
right. And they
Did you guys ever see the videos on Facebook
embrace that?
with the white people and they just show them shooting guns, like just shooting guns at targets, and they're like just shooting guns. Just you see some shooting automatic rifles, you see some pulling out guns, shooting them real quick and shit. I'm just talking about just some old, just all over the place, just shooting guns. That is their.
It's a culture.
That's their culture.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Guns
but
is
in my
definitely
opinion, whether it
big
was
in
an
white
automatic
culture.
rifle, an assault rifle, a sniper, whatever the fucking rifle is, the individual who wanted to do it is going to do it with whatever he wants to do.
And that's what I was saying. You can take a semi-automatic rifle out of the equation.
All he's going to do is come with a
That's what I'm
motherfucking 9 with an extended, like he said, with an
Exactly.
extended clip.
And it's it's not
you
hard.
See these motherfuckers,
It's not
man.
hard. These guys, they
These
know
motherfuckers
guns,
be in
bro.
the back.
It's not
hard.
hard for them to
Shoot
change
that
a
shit.
little setting on their gun and make their rifle,
Right, they be
make
playing
their pistol
with, they play
automatic.
with guns. They break them
They
down.
do it.
Right, I know.
And put them back
And
together.
there's no-
But you
Like
can't
that.
stop that.
Right, but what I'm saying is,
You're not going to.
What I'm saying is, people, it could go either way. It really can. I don't
so that's
think
your final thought.
my final thought
Is that you're on the fence? That you're just gonna
My final thought is the situation itself is very fucked up, but I don't.
Al.
You take things away from
you say,
everyone.
okay, thank you.
You make shit
Thank you.
illegal.
You know what side I'm on? I'm picking motherfucker.
All right.
The black side.
Thank you.
Because
Al's
these white
picked.
folks is crazy.
Al's
These
picked the
white
black
folks got
side.
here some crazy shit.
Wasn't even a white and black side on this one though.
It always is.
Not on this one. This was all white.
Rodney.
This was all white.
Rodney just
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he picked the black side. Just
the
that's
black
he just
side.
always
The side
does
that
that.
is out the way.
Just
Not
side.
involved in this one at all.
Exactly. The black side is not involved
Alright.
in this one at all.
So
Because we got guns and we don't talk about
thank you. Thank you for that. That was great.
it. But I'm telling you, the white folks, they be out there with their guns, showing them off and shit, shooting them and shit.
Shit, I seen it when I was at a job. No joke, dude
I'ma
was
find
walking
that shit
down
and
the
show y'all,
street
man.
I saw it.
with a
Oh, okay.
semi-automatic rifle on his back,
Yeah.
a pistol on his hip, and a shotgun draped around the front of him. Police pulled him over, took him home, handed him his guns back. He said, "Hey, you can't walk down the street with these." He was like, "Well, my car broke down and I was walking home." I'm like, "Oh, okay, we'll give you a ride." So I mean,
He would have literally killed somebody, more
Kid.
than likely, on his way
you
home.
can't make the shit, like, making it illegal. What is that going to do? What is that going to do? He still had 3 guns. Only one of them was a semi-automatic. The other 2, a bullet is a bullet. And that's what I'm saying. If somebody walked in here right now and shot everything in a circle and missed us, and one of us had a gun and we took one shot and killed him, still could do damage with either weapon.
Saved our life, man.
So with that wonderful point, where can they get you at Instagram, sir?
KOG Rod.
Where can they get you?
Where can I get you, bitch?
Nigga, I say mine last. What the fuck, man? Why you fucking it up?
Why?
Say mine's what my mother said.
And I usually say mine second. I don't know why I had to go first.
Nigga, where can I get you
Fuck.
at, nigga?
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it till you do it.
Follow him or not. It's on the bottom.
Follow him at, I don't know what that nigga's name
Right.
is.
And my nigga SOEMG. We're out. Smart Alex. Tune in next time.
Better say it.